Just going to make a video on a Boxt installation. I've just had the gas inspector around and he's declared the boiler unsafe. The first thing you'll notice is that there's a bow on the cabinet, and this is because the whole cabinet is now sitting on top of two pegs at the front of the boiler. So literally the cabinet is resting on the boiler itself. The fixings it's not fixed to the wall at all. And if you look at the side there, it's again, it's just hanging in space. Looking a bit further, the cabinet for the boiler is coming off the wall. So you can get my fingers around there, coming off the wall. So there's no way to know whether this cabinet will actually just drift off the wall and cause a massive explosion. The sort of generalized mess, just to show how little the engineer cared about the work he was doing. They've installed a pump, which I'm told by the gas inspector is unnecessary, because it's basically sort of pumping the water and then sending it outside. This is loose, it should be clipped, but basically there's no reason why the condensation water can just go outside and then into the drainage system. There's a few problems with the gas supply being too close to the electrics here. That's another kind of major flaw. It's basically just a horrendous mess, and I don't know why anybody would pay for this, and I don't think anybody deserves it either. They've put in their own timer when I asked them to install a Nest, which they just ignored my request. So I need to get an electrician to come back and deal with that one. But generally you can see just a lack of skill in what they're doing, and maybe a great deal of ignorance. To me, it just looks terribly unsafe, and I could not recommend Boxt in any way. They're just horrendous. Okay, there you go.